Welcome to Masters of Luxury. Today we have with us Ritesh Kumar, the man behind brands like Tom Ford, Berluti, Brunello Cucinelli, and Brioni in India. As the force behind DS Luxury Retail, Ritesh epitomizes the young Indian entrepreneur with a sharp business acumen trying to reshape how India's luxury consumers shop today. Let's find out what's next on the radar for this connoisseur of retail luxury. Why particularly these brands? Brands like a Brioni or a Brunello or a Berluti?
Because I'm a luxury consumer, I buy brands. From a men's perspective, I think these are for me the best brands which are available in the category. And of course, there are many other brands, but I think every brand has its own USP per se in the menswear category. And there is no other brand doing the same thing.
Logo-less luxuries. What's your take on it?
I mean, I didn't even know what the concept of quiet luxury was when I started. I'm not a very logo-driven person, and that is why I like these brands, because they are not very logo-driven. Even though we get a lot of requests sometimes from clients that we could have something with more logo. In that sense, commercially, probably Tom Ford has evolved a little in terms of logo, but Cucinelli or Berluti are still, very, very quiet. And Brioni is also super quiet. That is really a personal choice, and that is where the evolution, like I said, there's a lot to happen in India from a customer standpoint, because the concept of logo is, showing off in a way, and to understand that level of thing that you don't need to show off to enjoy or wear luxury. So I think that evolution is still left. Even in Europe, in some places, it is left out, but it is also happening there. It has already happened. But in India, yes, there's a long way because we are still far behind, let's say, in the luxury journey.
In terms of the market, the India retail luxury market, where do you see it growing?
Now, consumption is happening in tier 2 cities as well. But from a customer standpoint, what is the dynamics of the people living there? In those cities, they have enough money to buy luxury. And because they're traveling, they're anyways buying. It is just that they don't have access, apart from coming to Delhi, Mumbai, or other metros, to go and see what they have there. Or they order online. From a tier 2 luxury standpoint, I think online is going to play a big role in the future. But yes, from a consumption and pocket possibility, yes, that has really developed, again, evolution of the last 10 years, where earlier it was Delhi and Mumbai. Now you have other cities in India also, Ahmedabad, Indore, Chandigarh, which are also pockets where luxury could be sold.
2 or 3 traits of the modern luxury consumer, what would they be?
Product, quality, pricing, experience. I think these are the 4 traits, let's say. It is getting even more complex that people are not anymore, including me, that I just don't want to go to a store and just buy and just come out, So it has to be more personalized, it has to be more experiential. That is why I think people are still ready to pay that price for that product, because what these brands, at least the ones that I'm doing, so whether it is Cucinelli or Tom Ford or Brioni, so whatever products they are manufacturing, that level of quality is world class. That is why people are paying for it.
What do you look for when you're purchasing menswear for yourself?
For me, it's not very brand driven in that way. For me, the construction, the fabric, and the fit.
What are some of your favorite brands, other than the brands that, of course, DS represents?
Mid-category brands, which are niche to, let's say, France and Italy, which I wear or buy sometimes, 1 or 2 brands, we are even trying to bring them to India because we feel there could be a market for them as well. So we just, trying to get this brand called Boglioli, which I'm wearing also, which is very nice, from a price point perspective, from a fabric, construction, all made in Italy.
Where do you see e-com fitting in?
This is a personal view. I have no study or thought behind it, but I just feel that there was a time it was fine, but because again, internationally, e-commerce is a part of the system. But if you talk about the economics of e-commerce, it is not working, and especially in Europe, because the whole return process is very expensive. But they cannot just ignore it because it is part of the system now, right? And for me also now, from a luxury e-com perspective, so it is very category specific. Certain things I will be okay to do on e-com or to buy and use. Certain things I would like to only view on e-com, but experience it more from a personal level. So that is what we're trying to bring in, when we will do our e-com, that, it is more personalized from a consumer perspective, that he can view and select, but then, we'll provide some service for him to experience it at home or wherever he is.
What does luxury really mean to you?
I think experience, not having any hang-ups about anything. So whatever you want to do, you're free to do. I think that is luxury. If you talk about from a product standpoint, it is the experience, it is the product. If you talk about luxury, yeah, if you have a free mind to do whatever you want, as long as you have that ability to do whatever you want, I think that is luxury.